It's story time, it's story time, it's story time. It's story time, it's story time, it's story time. We're gonna use our listening ears, seeing eyes and quiet voice. It's story time, it's story time, it's story time. It's story time, it's story time, it's story time.
Hello everyone! I'm Havalon and you're just in time for story time. So come on in and take a spin and see what story will win.
Be Quiet Lula by Havalon Kirkland. Illustrated by Farah Yassin. There once was a boy named Caleb who had a very noisy dog named Lula. They lived on a big farm. Lula had a hard time keeping quiet. So everywhere she went on the farm, she would bark at her friends, who in turn shouted, "Be quiet, Lula!" Lula barked at some bluebirds flying by in the sky. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" they chirped. She even barked at an orange cat taking a nap. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" meowed the cat. Lula barked at a brown cow who had just come in from out of town. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" mooed the cow. Lula barked at the gray donkey who was singing off-key. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" she brayed. Lula barked at some yellow ducks swimming in a nearby pond filled with muck. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" they quacked. Lula barked at a white horse eating some hay. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" she neighed. Lula barked at the pink pig that was tired from dancing a jig. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" he oinked. Lula barked at Rooster, the red rooster. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" he crowed. Lula barked at some black sheep who were busy playing hide and seek. "Ruff, ruff! Be quiet, Lula!" they baa. By the time Lula stopped barking, she was exhausted, so she laid down to take a nap. But she snored so loud that it could be heard throughout the farm. So the birds, the cat, the donkey, the ducks, the horse, the pig, the rooster, the sheep, all quietly came together and shouted as loudly as they could, "Be quiet, Lula!" This gave Lula such a fright that she woke from her nap. From that day on, Lula never goes around barking at her friends again because she now understood what it feels like to be disturbed. And the moral of the story is, whatever you do to others will come back to you. And this story can be found in Matthew 7, verse 12. The end.
See you next time for story time. See you next time for story time. See you next time for story time. What will it be? I don't know. What will it be? Stick around.